Hey there guys, it's Keen here and welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite games, and I gotta say I've been putting an unhealthy amount of time into this. Looking for a game to sink my teeth into, I often look for the hallmarks of a decent multiplayer experience. The right community in game and out can make or break the future of a project. When players love a game, they invest time into it, giving it their focus, effort, and creativity. A good game will do as much as it can to give the community a variety of worthy challenges as well as vastly different ways of playing the game itself. A great game will take those different avenues of play and make them fun. Valheim is an open-world survival crafting early access title, also known as a sea cow. But unlike other aquatic heifers, this theme park mimics the artistic stylings of Harald Bluetooth. The Viking survival game is currently in early access and was first made available for sale back in February of 2021. Really hit the pandemic gamers squarely in the free time with that one. While reportedly a long way off from a final release, it has been ported to Xbox and has received some rather hefty updates since its first iterations. Gameplay is solid and the systems in place have both the casual and hardcore audiences in mind. Survival mechanics like managing hunger, keeping dry, and staying warm are present, but unlike some other genre staples, mismanaging these things or ignoring them completely does not directly end in death, allowing casuals to play as they like while allowing the veteran players to min-max their gameplay by carefully tailoring their gear and food to their advantage. Building and creativity in doing so are key to fully enjoying the experience, both for the new and the old players of the game. While some players are capable of enjoying the experience by building tiny, primitive huts, many enjoy creating and decorating to their heart's content. Some of the most impressive feats of artistic expression found in player-made architecture can be found in Valheim build videos, rivaling far older and more polished building games. Building you will do many times over if you are to beat a playthrough of Valheim. The large open world of the game will invite you to traipse about its meadows, cower through its swamps, and bravely conquer the plains of the goblins, known as Fuelings. This exploration is necessary to beating the game, although few do. The bosses are separated across the randomly generated maps by great distances and gameplay milestones as well. Players must slowly advance their tech and materials as the game goes on, and the only way to do so is to get out there and explore the 10th world, on this dead branch of the world tree that looms above every inch of the map. Now, the game itself has quite a variety of gameplay styles, but they all rely on the same gameplay mechanics to help tell the story. The game is procedurally generated, and this makes Valheim infinitely replayable with countless ways to advance through the game and defeat its bosses. While it's great with friends and is certainly one of the best exercises in group gameplay I've found, the solo game is harsh, unforgiving, and intensely challenging. I wouldn't recommend the game for solo play, even if many of my own hours in it were spent alone. That said, it isn't hard to find many people to play with. It currently sits at around number 50 on the Steam charts, and many of your own friends have probably already picked it up. But if you're forever alone or have no friends to play it with, you can also find a dedicated community on their Discord, as well as a large fan base that maintains their own community servers to play the game with a larger number of player slots on said servers. I have found them lacking or the PvP experience too punishing to spend much time on them myself, but I have had some experience and can say that there isn't much toxicity to be found. So, is it dead? Well, with a recent revival on Steam following some rather large updates, the game has garnered quite a player base and sits above many similar games on the top charts. That said, updates can be few and far between, with some taking months before any word is received. This has driven some players away in the past after they completed all the available content and found themselves bored with the lack of new gameplay loops. The game itself is much more refined than its pixelated exterior would let on. The balance and polish that it has achieved in just 2 years is astounding. With that in mind, what the game currently has to offer can easily bring you anywhere from 60 hours to thousands if you take the time to build that castle you were always dreaming of. With a large and dedicated player base, a variety of refined gameplay mechanics, intensely challenging monsters and bosses, and huge procedurally generated worlds to explore, Valheim is far from dead. You could always use another hand to man the oars. I think you should buy, and soon, before that $20 price tag doubles up on full release. I really enjoyed making this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching it just as thoroughly. If you want more, go ahead and give me a like, maybe subscribe. I'll be dropping another video in a few days, so make sure you get a notification. Thanks again for watching. This is Dead Game Keen, and I can't wait to speak with you again.